end of it. So when the video cut out, I had 35 cards left in the deck, and I was debating whether or not to cast the Drowning Stinger. I chose to cycle it because I wanted to dig for one of the 3 remaining copies of Zenith Flare. If I would have just cast it, I would have just won, as it turns out, because there's just a bunch of cyclers on top of the deck. I ended up going from having... So when that happened, I had 35 cards left in the deck. Knew the bottom card with Deafening Clarion. Saw 18... No, sorry. Sorry, 18 more cards. Did not have one of the 3 Zenith players in there, so I ended up losing. I mean, the opponent got unlucky, too, for that to be able to happen and everything, so it is what it is. Alright, but anyway, so we're playing against Rakdos Knights again, so really hoping this can go the same way as last time did. Whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, this is... Okay, never mind, this... Okay, I thought with how it entered automatically... I thought I'd accidentally hit, like, just an auto-cue thing. Alright, ooh, there we go. Yes, throw Flare back, because we don't need... No, we couldn't keep 2, but I just don't... It feels unnecessarily risky. Okay, so let's just play Fox. Hopefully they don't have Bone Crusher Giant. Let's see, how similar to the last one. So, oh, they have triple Oathsworn. Only 2 Bone Crusher, 3 Paragons. Okay, Alright, I'm in for rescue. Let's bash, because you're not going to block, because you just be jumping. Play the Rescuer, and now we're just, assuming they don't have removal spells, we'll be able to just kind of use Rescuer to kind of take over the board, and then have a big Flare to help stabilize. So I think we're in a really good spot, unless they... I'm not the... That's one of the... Those are one of the cards we didn't want. Alright. She'll be relatively fine. Alright, so I think here we're just going to... Wait. Don't mind me. Yeah, let's just bring the Fox up to 3 so we're outside of stomp range if they would draw their other one. I really don't want to play, because if they attack, that's almost certainly going to mean they have the... Okay, so this is a question. Can we play around them having the Paragon? I suppose if we just waited... I mean, I guess then we take 5, and if they play... Yeah, so we... I just don't think we can play. I think, yeah, if they play it... Yep. Yeah, so they're going to kill that, gain some life. But yeah, because if we don't, and then they're able to keep progressing their board, we'd be going down to 4, 3 off of the Crusader. I suppose... Okay, healer seems fine. Let's play healer, play land and pass. We can plan on... If we trade here and gain 2... I guess you're probably just going to move this equip over... Oh, okay, gross. we're probably just dead then. Because you're going to be swinging for... Yeah, because then I'm going to block, and then they're going to... So it'll be for 6. Yeah, okay, so they just got us. Alright, that's unfortunate. How similar sideboard? So... Okay, so they have 2 Shadow Spheres main, plus 4 Emperor Cleaves. Oh, we're all pretty similar, though. Forsworn Knight seems actively bad against us. Yeah, okay. Oh, not Cage. The only real question is, yeah, do we want Fight as 1? I don't think Fight as 1 is going to be worth it. Yeah, I mean, it has the ability to be such a blowout. Maybe we do want it. Because obviously it's bad with that, with the spear, but they have... No, I think we're just going to kind of do what we did last time, which is when we're on the play, not having, because we don't want to remove too many cyclers, and then we go on the... if we win this and go on the draw, then we can include it. I really hope this isn't Alright, that's what I'm in for. So what all do we have that can... Okay, so 2 Bone Crushers, 2 Electric Coils, and the... Okay, no. Okay, so they're going to have 8 potential 2-drops they could fire off. 2 mana removal spells, I mean, to kill the Rescuer. And I still think it's going to be pretty worth slamming it anyway, unless we hit something else. If we're on Mountain, I'm not opposed to just playing Stinger and passing. Okay, yeah. So let's do that. Because yeah, now unless they play another champion, we'll have that. And if they... Oh! Well, okay then. I am all in on pushing the advantage then. Yeah, if they're stumbling on lands, I think it's better just to get a little bit of extra damage in. Because we're going to be able to just create a much more powerful board presence. This is definitely where it's tricky, because if they are... Okay, so they are going to do Bone Crusher Giant. So let's... Options here are we can attack for 2, knock them down to 13. We also will go for blood. This kills this, attack for 3, and then plan on... and cycle that. No, let's... Because we're going to cycle 1 regardless if we bring Lurrus into our hand or not. So I'll just do that and get more information. Fox was fine too. Let's... So let's just attack for 2. Yeah, let's play Fox and pass. Let's go and cycle this. So I'm going to assume... Assume you No Paragon. Let's just bash with both and let them play the Paragon. Yep. That's why we say Burning Pressure doesn't go for blood to fight. That was a mistake. Okay, but let's do cycle twice, knock them down some. Yeah, 3 more isn't it? Okay, and then we'll bring Luris to hand. And next turn plan going Luris, Fox from the bin, cycle 1, see if we can draw anything else from there. I don't think Red should make them discard is going to be too big of a deal since they were missing land drops, so they'll have plenty of spells. I think, yeah, Riding Register, let's just do some chumping. And if you tap out for Bone Crusher, then we'll be able to just set up with Fox, I think, pretty easily. If you don't, yeah, you do something like that, then. Alright, so. Cycle. Do we play another? Let's just play another Fox. No, let's just bash. I mean, I think it could be worth if we keep getting there like this. Because the original, I think, like, okay, we could potentially fight after that, but all right. Sweet. All right, so they're at 8. All right, good. We go down to 2. We pass to them, and I think if they attack, we have to block because they could have Ember Cleave. If they attack with both, we definitely block in case they have Ember Cleave, at which point we kill them on the swing back. Yeah, and I think that's probably what they're doing. Nope, okay. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. So 1/1. Oh, we want Stride Sails on the play. When we're on the draw, I definitely want Stride Sails to help try and prevent a quick Ember Cleave way to kill us. Cut Memory, cut Plains, and we're good. Okay. Like this is, oh, like that one. So, I mean, Ebon Legion is probably their best 1-drop. Bone Crusher to follow is annoying. Okay, triple Zenith Flare is not what we want to see this early on. Granted, it does give us the ability to play a game towards it. Okay. Them just doing Bone Crusher, I don't mind. Come on, land. What's this pass? Shadow Spear is not good either. Alright, so assuming you're equipping up Bone Crusher. Is that a new one? Okay, so we have 3 lands. We could go block to drink. Yeah, that's just not worth it. Alright, so we'll just take it. Let that get bigger. So you missed a land drop. I'm gonna get blown up by an Ember Cleave here, aren't I? This or we die to the Cleave, huh? Okay, so... let's play that, because they don't... I don't think we can just play like they don't have it. I think we kind of... You just can't really play around Ember Cleave. And then we'll block here, and then that way, if they Ember Cleave here, release trade and kill that. And then if we draw a mountain, we'll have 5 in the yard, which means we'll be able... So we need to draw a mountain. We need to draw a red source right here so that we can Zenith Flare to kill the giant. This is kind of it. Yeah! This is 2, right? Okay, yeah, 2. Good. Oh my goodness. Alright. And now we need them not to have the 1-drop haste guy, the Javier guy. Because that's not Javier. Oh my goodness. So let's let them draw a card because I want them to spend time equipping this up. You know what, realizing that now. Something more dangerous for us to have to kill. Now I'm regretting doing this because that actually was because yeah, they could have just brought us to 2. But we have to kill here because we don't want to open ourselves up to just dying from a Bone Crusher giant. I'm honestly wondering if they're debating Bone Crushing their own creature to prevent the life. Yeah, they are. They are. Okay. So if you have a land and you do play Bone Crusher, sure. Okay. It'll end because I like them to equip him up. Please don't have another Bone Crusher. Oh, let's recycle this first. Just for the life. I think if there's one more life. Come on. Okay, so we're at 8 and we have Shredded Sails. And we have a Fox. If damage would be dealt to it, prevent a damage, remove A plus. Oh my goodness. That's just obnoxious. So let's put this in our hand. Then let's pass. And then you can get +1/+1 indestructible. And you're gonna block. So we take 2 down to 7. That becomes a 4/4. You should prevent that damage, right? Damn. That's my overall feeling. Alright. Honestly, yeah, let's just play healer. We'll plan on blocking with healer and then cycling Fox, I think. Hope Laura survive. I mean, so much of our plan is just based off Laura surviving. If they get to kill Luris this turn, I think we're in such bad shape. So just cycle, gain a life. We'll have Justice Strike to kill Javier next turn. God, they have so much life. But I think we have the ability to play the control deck. Though they're going to get to draw 2 cards a turn pretty cleanly. And they have lots of buddies. Okay, let's draw some cyclers so we can try and go off. Being a cycler is definitely annoying. I suppose we probably should have gotten the 3/1 back. This gives us the ability just to gain 1 more life. Okay, so, oh my goodness, stop it. And like, you can't have to target each other or else Dolores gets to eat one, you know. If you're not playing around removal spells. I mean, another removal would be perfect, or, you know, we could just whiff. So we block like this. Gain 3 up to 9. As a result, so it has Death Touch. You get to deal damage to yourself, so they'll gain another 5, unfortunately, but then we gotta take those out. Go back up to 3. Oh my goodness, we cannot gain life for the life of us. Okay, alright, so let's play... God, not hitting cyclers is being so brutal. Alright, so let's just bash and gain 3. Okay, good. We got a cycler at least. The nerd card, though, just does not matter. They've just gotten so high in life. Form. Honestly, can't surprise you wouldn't just equip that then. Doesn't go 1/1, gain a life. A chump of the 1/1 that'll put you down. Block. And now we gotta block that with Boros next turn unless he chooses to equip it. Let's play another rescuer. And we'll for the trade. I mean, hopefully we can draw some more of our removal spells. Because, okay, so we still have... We have a Justice Strike. We have 1 Zenith Flare and 2 Dragon Fires. That's a Clarion, but that one I'm not quite as in on. I mean, them using that, the bright side is they are using a big chunk of their mana, and as they keep choosing not to play cards. Okay, so yeah, so now we will have to block with Luris, granted, but yeah, that seems well worth the cost of 2 tokens to me. If he wants to use a removal spell, I'm all in on it. Okay, that one's a lot more annoying, because that's one we actually have to deal with. Something. Who else for life? Oh, that works. So options here, because if they're gonna make that giant, we probably just want to go with a fox, because that's gonna be our best way to try and get it big enough. Even then, getting it big enough to kill that is gonna be so hard. Stinger helps us, or Healer helps us stay alive. Yeah, let's just play a fox. Fox feels like the best option, and then I think we're going to be a little more aggressively cycling right now, because we just need to hit. Because we hit a removal spell to kill it. This is our best opening if we can hit a Dragon Fire. You're not a Dragon Fire. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, that works. That totally works. Whew, alright. That was Bash. We're starting to get them closer to the starting life total now. I mean, Lockdown is going to become closer and closer to being a real cost the more we go on. So we're down 22 goods. We should make sure we don't deck ourselves. I mean, it's not about the mana. I mean, I'm sure they have my decent bit. Let's cycle one to start. We could, I think. No, yes, because I think there's a really good debate for just blocking it. Okay, yeah, so that just gains you some life then. That seems completely fine. I was an argument of blocking with something like just throwing all the tokens in front of it, but yeah, Embercleave is one of the reasons not to do it, but the main for being if we were playing around the Oathsworn. I'll just see, because if they just spend their entire turn equipping this up, then we're just gonna Dragonfire it and cycle. Oh! Oh my god, we're supposed to respond to that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so bad. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. That was so bad. Let's just cycle again, because finding an out, I think it's going to be... Let's play another fox. God, I can't believe I did that. God. That was such a bad play. Let's just keep cycling, because if we can, if we hit a fight, or we hit there, or something like that. Because if we hit this, that puts them down to 6, or it puts them to 8, they'll go up to 12, and take 6, yeah, no, okay. Otherwise, it's 6. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. You know, we're winning despite our best efforts. Well, I mean, that definitely is one of the. Oh my goodness. You know, that's not quite the same issue in a paper tournament, but. Whew. As I said, despite our best efforts, we still got there. God, that was a... I'm pretty happy with that match, even though we tried to do otherwise. Nice, well, we are 5-3 then. That means we are locked in for day 2. Hopefully we can win the last round so that we don't have to win out to make the PT Finals event. Because that's been my goal. I would love to go 11-4 and be able to play with that. And another thing to test for, but... Hey,